Hey YouTube, okay, so it has happened. It has finally been released. It was leaked yesterday, and a lot of people were like, dude, you should talk about this, but I'm not going to talk about it until it becomes official. I want to see it in HD. I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to miss anything. I want to see it for reals. And then, just as Marvel decided, look, we can't keep this contained, we got to release this with Age of Ultron's first trailer, Warner Brothers are like, alright, we did a shitty job with this, let's just release it now instead of waiting until Monday. And now we have the Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice trailer, and it is pretty awesome. It is a sufficient teaser. It is doing what a teaser will do. It will tease us. It has given us the theme. It has given us the tone. We have seen Batman and Superman. We have not seen any of the other... Well, in fact, yeah, it's good. It's kept it on point. We aren't distracted with all the other characters that may appear. Cyborg, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Lex Luthor. We get a hint of... just get Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor saying, just in a little aside, that now we know that devils don't come from hell below us. They come from the sky above us. I'm like, okay, alright, cool. That's a very Lex Luthor thing to say. I love this. So after what happened in Man of Steel with Metropolis being just leveled by this fight between two metahumans, Superman is a figure of controversy. Just like somebody says, his very existence questions our sense of priority in the universe. And yeah, he's the most powerful person on Earth. And people are like, what has he got to do with that power? You hear some people muttering, absolute power corrupts absolutely, which is proven to be the case, and how humanity has a track record of following people with power, and it doesn't always work out ideally. So he's a subject of contention, which is cool. He is for a long time in the comic books. I kind of thought, Man of Steel wasn't very inspiring. That was what it aimed to be. Superman is a figure of inspiration. He's the savior. He's the guy who's looking out for you. He's that guy. But obviously, you've got a figure of absolute power. He needs to earn that status. He needs to earn the position of, don't worry, I've got your back. He needs to earn that implicit trust, so that Lex Luthor just seems crazy for thinking suspicious of him. But yeah, no, that right now it's a well-rounded argument. Perhaps that was always Warner Brothers and Zack Snyder's plan: make him flawed, make him less than ideal, less than but anyway, I'm getting off track. We see Batfleck, we see Bruce Wayne with a little bit of salt and pepper in his hair there. That's pretty cool. And we hear Alfred, new Alfred, no more Michael Caine, no more size of a pomegranate, no more chimpanzees. Yeah, we hear new Alfred, Jeremy Irons, scars Alfred, just saying this is how it starts. That fever, that sense of helplessness, the fury that drives good men to be cruel. And this is how it happens. So that we don't know exactly what sets off the conflict, but we understand the theme behind it, and we understand some of the reasoning behind it. Which is Batman seeing this all-powerful, nigh omnipotent being going, I can take him down because I'm Batman. Effectively, yes. We see a little bit of the snippets of the the Batmobile. We see a lot more of the Batplane, I guess we'll call it. Not the Bat, but the Bat. Looks very different from the Bat from The Dark Knight Rises. We see a lot more of the Batplane, which is pretty cool. It's a nice looking vehicle there. It shows him just wiping out some dudes in the dark. We see Superman sort of coming down a hallway, and there's these SWAT guys with Superman symbols on their shoulders, and I'm like, are we in Injustice now? Is that what? Is that the... And I'm like, or maybe they're just... I don't know, maybe they're like the drones for the Fortress of Solitude that he's kind of dressed up or something. I don't know. I don't understand why this figure of controversy seems to have an armed guard, or why he would need one, or why he's got... I mean, that's the thing. Is he going to walk down there and be like, guys, get up, I'm from Kansas, stop it? Or is he be like, yeah, motherfucking yeah, did you see me catch that satellite? Yeah, so and then we see a little of Batman as Batman. We see a little Batfleck in the Batman costume and cowl, and then when he looks fucking jacked, he's ripped, awesome. And then we see him in the Dark Knight Rises, not the Dark Knight Rises, apologies, the Dark Knights, the Dark Knight Returns armored Batman costume, and it's kind of like a little follow-up to the Comic-Con trailer that we saw last year. And we hear Batfleck's Batman voice. Now, I don't know if it's just because when he's in that armoured costume he's got a voice modulator, or if this is going to be Batman's voice, but he kind of sounds like the dude from Saw. He's like, "Tell me, do you bleed?" Superman lands, "You will." Dude, that's he's calling him out. The gauntlet has been thrown down, and the fight's on after that. We don't get to see any of the action, but again, it is a sufficient tease. It does what a tease does. It gives us a taste. We keeps us on point. We see Batman and Superman. We don't see anybody else. Well, actually, that's not true. We see Superman like in a crowd with some guys with weird face paint and all, just like reaching out to him for some reason. It's weird. It's like, "Help us, save us." And that's kind of strange, but yeah. So and that's about the height of it. It keeps us on point. We get a tease. We know what the theme of the movie is going to be. We know what the tone of the movie is going to be. We know who it's going to centre around, despite the number of, I don't know, walk-on cameos that are going to be there. From Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg for some reason. You know, stuff like that. Cool. Yeah, so that is happening. And that we have our first trailer. We probably expect another one then, I don't know, Comic-Con or probably Christmas, but the fact of the matter is this movie that it seems like people have been talking about for years and centuries is now getting closer. We have seen a little bit of it in action. It is not bootlegged. It's not bootlegged anymore, and it's good. It's good. I'm excited. I want to see more as quickly as possible, but nothing is making me go, "Yeah!" But it's a good tease. It's already whetting my appetite. So those are my quick thoughts on Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, the official HD trailer, not the leaked one, because I don't have time for that shit. And yeah, if you like this video, please click like and subscribe, view, share, and all the usual jazz. I love you, YouTube. Bye.